Hello, this is Zach with EJ Water. As the cold weather comes in, there's potential for freezing lines. Today we'll go through some steps of how to properly thaw the lines out and get water flowing back into the home. Typically, if you have frozen pipes in your home, the first thing that you're going to notice is you're going to go to your faucet and try to turn it on and there's no water coming out. So what you want to do is check underneath your sink, go through, if especially it's on an exterior wall, the potential for it freezing from the back side of the house into the underside of the sink is greater than if it's in the middle of a counter or on non-exterior wall. You want to follow that line back from the non-working faucet and look for signs of freeze. There could be frost accumulation on the pipe, a section of pipe that feels much colder than others. You can also listen for a hollow sound or obvious difference versus normal temperature pipe. There could be bulging pipe sections. If the pipe is visibly bulging, shut off the supply to reduce pressure before thawing out. So you've identified in the home where the pipe is frozen. We want to go through of how you can properly and safely thaw that pipe out. You can use a hair dryer, you can use a heat gun, you can use some heat tape as well. If you don't have any of those handy, you can also take hot water, if your hot water is working, warm those towels up and then wrap them around the pipe. Whenever you are thawing out a pipe, you want to make sure you have a faucet on and running. That way you may be able to hear the water moving, and it'll also help thaw that line out when the water is moving through to that faucet. Signs that your thawing is working. You'll have water that begins to trickle out of the faucet. You may hear the pipe expanding or crackling slightly as the ice melts. You want to ensure that you inspect the thawed line very carefully. You want to look for drips, misting, or small sprays. You want to run the faucet continuously, both on the hot and cold, for a few minutes to confirm normal flow. If a leak is present, immediately shut off the main water in your house. Hopefully this video here was helpful on remedying your situation at home if you have a frozen pipe. If you still have an issue where you can't identify where the frozen part is, or if you have a line that is busted, it is always recommended to call a professional.